How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com coming at you here on Thursday, January 11th, as we get this video to you around this time. A little bit earlier today, about an hour and 15 minutes earlier than the normal video that we do, so that's a good thing, right? About an hour earlier by the time you get it. So we'll try to get it earlier and earlier for you. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 19 years. The algorithms of Indian Cowboy, I should say, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Rune Shiva. Our next best selections, which I'll keep it for another week or so, is our YouTube premium channel, where I do kind of like an IC overtime and talk about the games that we don't talk about on my premium selections or on my free selections, and we talk about it over there. It's about $20 a month, and it gives you, I think we're going to keep it for another week. We might keep it longer. I don't know. But what we've done is we put all of our thoughts now on the daily free play video, which is what you're watching right now. And you get free $60 worth of premium selections in the link below in the comment section as well. So be sure to check that out as well. But of course, again, our best selections are over at Doc Sports under Rune Shiva. If you want even more content, hop onto our Twitter. It has our consensus reports and our latest updates. So what's going on in our neck of the woods? Well, we have a 7-unit selection in college basketball between Michigan and Maryland. We won our 7-unit selection yesterday in college basketball with the Ole Miss Florida over. That won by 30 points. I gave you an NBA selection on the Wizards, and that was a push. So we're still on a 4-0 run in the NBA. We're going for 5 straight NBA winners today between Portland and Oklahoma City. Again, that's over at Doc Sports under Rune Shiva. I do have 6 free selections for you today, which you're going to love. And what else do I need to tell you? The football card comes out today, which I'm stoked about. I think we're going to do very well in football this week. We've had back-to-back winning football seasons, so why would we not have another winning football season? I do have a 7-unit NHL selection today at 10 o'clock as well, coming off back-to-back NHL winners. We had the Seattle Kraken recently. They won 5-2 4-unit selection. And then we gave you Dallas on Tuesday, and they won on a puck line 3 or 4-0. So a lot of stuff going on. Football, 5 selections released today. 3-2 last week, 6-2 with NFL top plays, but we missed the top play last week. College basketball, 7-unit selection at 7 o'clock. Back-to-back big wins. As you know, 30-point winner. NBA, 7-unit selection, 4-0 plus 2,400. NHL, 7-unit selection tonight, 4-1 run plus 1,280. Soccer, fantastic plus 3,700. And golf, the tournament's going. We love our golf selections. MMA, we're probably one of the best on the site. So there you go. All right. Let's get to your free play winner today, and I like the Phoenix Suns, even though the public likes the Lakers. But I like the Suns today. What if I told you that the Suns have lost this game the last 6 times, right? So I like Phoenix here because I think they step up. I don't trust the Lakers to win 3 straight either, but I like Phoenix minus the 1. I probably should have made this a 7-star selection, but I like the selection between Portland and Oklahoma City, so I kind of laid off. I might regret that selection, but we'll see. But I like Phoenix today. I probably should have made it a 7-star. See, Phoenix is healthy, right? They really need this game. And I think the Lakers have a letdown at some point. That's the main thing here. Phoenix has lost to this team the last 5 times in a row. Not 6, but 5. They will get up for this game. Phoenix routed the Clippers last time. They outscored them by 17 in the 4th quarter. They're actually finally healthy. I think they find their rhythm finally because they're getting a whole bunch of guys back. They're healthy. They just haven't played together a lot, but they will. And that's why they got routed by the Clippers. That was their tune-up game for this game. It makes sense here for the Lakers to have let down after that huge win, back-to-back wins over the Clippers and Toronto. I like Phoenix as basically a pick-em against the Lakers. I also like Washington in college basketball today. By the way, here are my thoughts on Coach Saban. There are rumors that someone in his family might have a health concern or whatever. I'm going to leave it at that. And combine that with how Neil is going. If you read the Chris Lowe article, the NIL deals and stuff, he's just tired of all this nonsense because basically it's pro football and college football. And I also think that Alabama will be very lucky if they get DeBoer as their coach. He's the same agent as Nick Saban, DeBoer, Jimmy Sexton agents. And DeBoer won a Division II title. He's easily the best coach. He's a better coach than Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning said he's going to stay in Oregon today, but I don't think that's a huge loss because DeBoer beat him twice. Which coach beat Dan Lanning twice in the same conference? DeBoer. He's not as sexy, but he's 46, same age as Saban. No, I'm sorry, same age as Lane Kiffin. And he's grinded his way up. He took a no-name team, a 3-win Washington team. They are a name team, but he took a 3-win team to 11 wins the next year. And then he took them to the national championship game the next year. Alabama could do a lot worse. I believe Alabama can do no better. I believe DeBoer is a better coach than Sark and Lanning, and I hope Alabama lands DeBoer. So we'll see. He's also a long-term hire. As far as Arizona State and Washington college basketball. I like Washington here. You have a 10-5 and 9-6 team here. Washington beat this team in overtime last time. Arizona State is actually 4-0 in conference play. They beat Utah and Colorado and SMU. Remember, Washington did beat Gonzaga by 5. So Washington's good. They beat Xavier as well, and I think Washington gets it done here. I think Arizona State will get its first conference loss. This team did not play well against Oregon State in their last game, and I think they bounce back here. Remember, my 7-unit selection is between Michigan and Maryland in college basketball. My 4-unit selection between Portland and Oklahoma City as we try to go for 5 in a row. Michigan State, Illinois. I like the over there. Illinois is ranked 10th in the nation, mind you, as the 2.5-point underdog against Illinois. Why is Michigan State only a 2.5-point dog at Illinois? Good question. Not much respect for Illinois, if you ask me, as the number 10 team in the land. You're favored by 2.5 points over a 9-6 team. But Illinois has beat this team the last 3 times, and I think Michigan State's going to be a beautiful active underdog, and I think that game goes over the total. Michigan State almost lost to Northwestern. They did lose to Northwestern by 14 points on the road. They had beaten Baylor prior to that. Illinois just lost to Purdue, and they can certainly bounce back. Both teams ticked off. I love the over. I think Michigan State's an active dog, and I think this game goes over. New York and Dallas in the NBA. I like the over there. No Doncic, but still New York here. I like New York and I like Dallas, but I'm a little afraid because Doncic played in his last game, scored 30 points, and they lost. So they might even play better without Doncic today. So I like the over. Mavs have beat this team back-to-back games now. New York has some revenge. New York lost to this team in overtime just recently. New York has won 5 in a row coming in, but Dallas will be an active dog because there's no Doncic, and I think they'll play well here. And keep in mind that, you have Dallas, who's off a loss, as they lost to Memphis, and they were favored by 9 in that game. And they only scored 103 points in that game. So I like the over. UCLA, Utah in college ball. I like Utah. You have a 6-9 team facing an 11-3 team. UCLA has beat this team the last 7 times. So finally, Coach Craig's team, I think, will get revenge here. Coach Cronin's team won 31 games last year. They're 6-9. They're still a top 40 defense, but super young team. UCLA has lost 7 of their 8, so I know they're still going to play hard. But Utah only lost by 10 to Houston, the number 1 team in the land. So Craig Smith has never beaten UCLA, as far as I remember, and I think this is a great opportunity for him to do it. This is his best team that he's had. I have Utah winning by 13. Boston and Milwaukee. I like Boston. I like Milwaukee. It's crazy, right? Boston as an underdog. It is wild to see these Celtics as an underdog here. The Celtics won by 3 early this year. No Porzingis, by the way. Boston has Milwaukee on deck. I'm sorry. Boston had Milwaukee on deck, which is why they didn't play as well against the Timberwolves, but they still managed to win in overtime. Milwaukee's lost back-to-back games. Utah and Houston, were favored by 8 against Houston, and they lost that game. So I think that's going to tick them off. So they're going to be motivated. I don't think they lose 3 in a row, and therefore I like Milwaukee. So your free plays on the Phoenix Suns. I like Washington college basketball. I like Michigan State, Illinois over. I like New York and Dallas over. I like Utah in college basketball, and I like Milwaukee. That is my 6 free play selections for you. I put a lot of time into this. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hop on over to our Doc Sports under Rune Shiva to jump on some premium selections. 7-unit college basketball today, 4-unit NBA, 7-unit NHL at 10 o'clock. And I'll see you back here tomorrow, and I'll try to get them earlier and earlier for you. I will have all your football card later today at 6 o'clock. And I will try my best to have football free plays. The one that doesn't make the card, I'll put it all on this video. All right? YouTube Premium, I'll see you in about 10 minutes for a quick live show. Bye-bye.